Hello and welcome to the Berry Celtic Festival 2023. It was a very fun event. I'm a little bit tired, but always a good day. So here we have the medieval camp. That's one of the photos. There'll be more later on. There's some of the stalls. Some good stuff there this year. There's another photo of the medieval camp. We'll see them later on. Another photo. Some of the armour they use. And here's some more of the camp. Jacobites. Yeah, that's the Jacobite side there. Go the Jacobites. There's the mass pipes and drums. And here is some pictures and video of the parade that came down the main street. We called it as it came into the park, but it was all good.
Camera, not pictures, not video.
And now the Scottish soldiers kitted out in the 1745 period. Now these guys are brilliant. Very, very brilliant. They do shoot their rifles, which is fun, and you'll have fun as well. Enjoy.
Yes, you're close enough. It will still spoil you though.
No, I'm saying 84.
Stay where you are,
I don't know what these guys are actually.
You'll see.
Okay, so these muskets are
You'll see.
To reload. You can do 4 shots a minute if you know what you're doing. So what I'd like to do now is just go through very quickly, quicker than they can load, the firing sequence. So gentlemen, own time, load.
Are they actually shooting?
Yes, there's a big bang about to happen.
Are they going to shoot us?
No, they're shooting blanks.
Blanks?
Yeah, smoke rounds.
Lighting the end off,
Okay.
putting a little bit in the
It's black powder cartridges, no rounds.
then pouring the rest
In other words, it's just a black powder, no ball.
Now, ladies and gents, this is just papering.
So this isn't, they're just shooting smoke.
Yeah, pretty much. It's quite spectacular.
But it'll still make a noise.
Oh yeah, big
A
noise.
loud noise.
Big bada boom.
Hang on, can you hold this mum? Because I want to come for it.
I'm autistic too, and it doesn't bother me.
Covering my ears because I'm scared.
Ah.
Is it loud?
Oh yeah.
This is going to be loud.
You'll hear it down the main street.
So what I'd like you gentlemen to do is fire at the high angle, and then once you don't reload. Okay, make ready. High angle present. Fire.
Loud.
It's not that loud. It's pretty loud.
Yeah. As I said, they can hear it in the main street.
That may be flinch for a second.
So while I sort that out, as you can see,
Made me throw up.
I didn't like that. I didn't think she would.
it's fire. You have to take the ball band if you've got 100 men.
That's loud.
Yeah, that's a bigger gun.
So it obviously gets very loud and very smoky. water arms. So these guys predominantly are using would have come out of either the Edinburgh Army when the Jacobites took Edinburgh and helped themselves to become an army. One of the big advantages that they have over the troops at the time is the troops at the time, the English government troops, were using front bayonets to go down that end of the barrel, which obviously means you can't fire it.
Okay, so it's not that.
These guys don't tend to use bayonets. They'd much rather use a draw broadsword. This one's popped a little bit. Anyway. Graham, can you just put yours on so you can see? Now Graham's using not a plug bayonet, but a socket bayonet. So that's the thing that happened in evolution of arms. So that the socket has got a hole in the middle so that you can still fire straight through. So the other gentleman down here, you can see, block of our axes. They may not have been as quick to the armoury to knock off weaponry.
What are these guys doing?
So they've got the crew.
They're just showing off the hand-to-hand weapons.
On the back, particularly effective at taking people off the back of a horse.
The next one, which will be in a little while, is the Knights of the Southern Cross. They're good.
So you basically hook.
Yeah, pretty much. The hook is designed to pull them off the horse. No. The hook is designed to pull the person off the horse.
And then when you pull them off,
Switch it around and slice.
switch it around and slice.
Nice.
Are the knights doing anything?
Oh yeah, they'll be out.
Because I love the knights. They look so good.
Yeah, they are nice. And then you've got jousting at midday.
So that's a long period of time, but there are also some pretty drastic battles.
And then the flaming galah after that.
Always win.
Flaming what?
The government
Flaming
troops
galah after that.
did not always win.
What's that?
Most people are aware of
My brewery.
Jacobites of Culloden.
The Cousins Brewery.
But a lot of the clans that you see here would hedge their bets and support the government.
Food!
Send one off to the government and one off to the Jacobites.
Yes, I know. I'm not.
Just to make sure that they're always going to be on a winner's side
And
somewhere.
my cousin and her husband owned the Flaming Galah.
Oh, okay.
I'm 15.
Isn't saying that there's loyalty to the Connie
I'm not even close to
but
18.
they're just making sure that they're going to keep living on. Now, after the loss
How do you like my
at
jumper?
Culloden,
Yeah, good.
the Jacobites lost, the Prohibition Act came in. There was already an arms prohibition in 1715. They reinforced that and also put a prescription act in that meant that they couldn't wear Highland garb or carry weapons in Highland garb. The only way the Scotsman could do that is Charmy, one of the Highland regiments.
The knights are after
Of
this,
which
right?
at the time,
There's a band after this, then the Knights.
Okay, so two more.
Yeah, if you look at your program, it'll tell
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, how about you hear another loud volley? This time we might do it individually so you can see it a bit easier. So, gentlemen, prime and load.
Here we go again.
Block your ears, Ellie.
Ellie, block your ears. I'll hold you so I don't. You know, like, yeah.
Here we go, another round.
To the shoulder when you finish. Graham, you're going to be first. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, that this is quite a slow and arduous thing to reload these weapons. But to fire 4 accurate shots in a minute is actually very fast for the time. These weapons, sights, only a front sight. Well, it's not even that, it's actually to hold the bayonet on. So you basically point and fire, exactly like you would a shotgun, only it's a 3/4 inch lead ball. So, Graham, high angle, make ready. Fire. Peter.
Oh, here we go.
Hey!
Hey!
What are your arms?
You missed me.
Grab your arms.
Here we go. Charges.
Okay, if you weren't carrying a sword, you pick up your musket and use it as a club.
Look at that sword, Ellie.
Or not. Okay, so gentlemen, you've got 50 metres. How about you show these ladies and gents what a charge looks like? Charge. I think our guys enjoy that just as much as you guys do this quietly. You can see I've got a touch on my back. And so I'd have a dagger in my hand, a dirk, a sword in the other hand. So the targe is actually quite nasty because you hit people with it or protect yourself from bayonets and other nasties that have been used against you. But the fact that you have a blade sticking out underneath means that you can hit people with the edge of it and they get more than just the edge of the targe. Sword goes without saying. The other reason that you would have seen these drinks start with it above their head is basically so that the swing motion provides more hit when it actually hits the person, and also it's very psychological when you've got a large Scotsman getting very, very large in front of you trying to do you a wee bit of harm. So ladies and gents, I'm going to give it a break there because my voice has just about had it. So please come over to the tent. Outside, we're just next to where these lovely gentlemen and ladies are throwing stuff around at the moment.
Now we come to one of my second favourite events here at the Berry Celtic Festival, the Medieval Nights. They're always fun. They can make you have a good laugh. Enjoy.
We are the Company of the Cross, which is, to most of you Scottish people's disgust, an English garrison. That's right, we are your rightful rulers, you dirty Scotsmen.
Boo!
Yeah, weather boss. Now, is anyone here Irish? Right, you Irishmen, you're awesome. We don't like the Scots. The only good thing about the Scots is it gives us something to do on the weekend, killing them. But the Irish are awesome. Our Duke, Richard of York, was the Marshal of Ireland. There's an Englishman that lived in Ireland, owned lands there, and the English were in the medieval period in charge of Ireland for many years. And Richard was incredibly popular. During this period, the Irish fought with the English. So any of these Scottish dirty upstarts decide to want to jump the fence and try and flog us, we expect you Irish to jump the fence as well and join in on our side. So, don't think you're all on the same team. This isn't William Wallace and Braveheart. The Irish hated the Scots, partly because the Scots loved the French. So when they went to war, the Scots fought with the French. The Irish fought with the English. The only thing better than killing a Scotsman is killing a Frenchman. So we are a company that represents the Yorkist army under Richard III, heading towards Bosworth Field. Now you've all heard of Richard III, the king of the car park with the hunchback, and tower and everything else. Come over later and have a chat with us. Right? What most of you know probably isn't true. That's not to say he was an angel or a great bloke. But history is often made and written by the victors. He lost Bosworth Field, and the Tudors made up the rest. So come and have a chat with us. So I'll just walk you through a couple of the outfits. We haven't got a big group here this weekend, but I'll start right down the end. This is our man, Badger. Now, people go, why is he called Badger? You only have to be his friend for about a week and all of a sudden you realise why he's called Badger. Now, Badger is actually dressed as a German mercenary fighting for the English. He's a crossbowman, and the Germans loved the crossbow. Now, just for any of you who may be wondering and are a little bit finicky about the law, this is an imitation bow. Right? It's been made non-functional, so it's a prop. Crossbows are highly illegal in New South Wales. Hard to get a crossbow permit and a handgun. Yet in Queensland and Victoria, you can buy them in kids' stores. Anyone can own as many as they like and keep them on the front lawn. It's ridiculous, the rules are bizarre. So, he's a German crossbowman. We have employed him to try to kill this army that's trying to challenge Richard's right to the throne. So we're bolstering our numbers. It was very common to have foreign mercenaries fighting in armies. A lot of armies were made up by them. And in most cases there was no actual English standing army. There's little groups like ourselves. We are the company of the cross. I'm the captain. I hire these men and I hire ourselves out to the highest bidder. It just so happens that Richard has employed us. So we're fighting for Richard, the Yorkist army against the Lancastrians. It was an English civil war. Alright, Badger, step back. You also notice the helmet Badger's wearing. It's quite a unique piece. They were actually quite common. Looks like a top hat. It gives him great vision. It also gives him great ventilation so he doesn't overheat. But that broad rim keeps the sun off, keeps the rain off, and it's extremely hard to get past with a weapon. Especially combined with the chin protection he's got for the ball. He's only got to duck his head down, he's like a turban. If he can use his armour correctly. He's stick and he just goes into his shell. Alright, next to Badger we have Tim. Tim is our handgunner. So last year we had a couple of long bowmen here, but Tim is our handgunner, and he is using arquebus. That translates to hack butt, or within modern times we'd call a matchlock gun. It's not a rifle because there's no twisty rifling in the barrel. It's just a straightforward gun that just fires a lead ball. Now that is a 75 caliber lead ball for any of you that are shooters and understand firearms. That is a big lump of lead sailing through the air in your thigh, and I'm telling you, when it comes out the other side, it's going to drag the bone out with it. That thing has amazing amounts of power. When he gets ready, he's going to fire it for it. So these weren't that common because they're very expensive. And they didn't always fire the way they're supposed to. So we'll see if it's successful.
Hey!
Obviously, have a lead ball in it for our friends at the other end of the fence here. Otherwise, somebody will be dead. So this is what we call blind firing. Now what he does, he loads powder down the barrel, packs it, he puts in the lead ball, packs it, but then he's got in his pouch, he's actually got a handful of leaves and grass. And that's where you stuff down the barrel afterwards to hold the ball in place. So that's his leaves and his grass working. Later on, they developed paper cartridges.
Need to step that way a bit.
So that's a very easy weapon. Now Tim's not wearing armour. He would definitely be wearing a dagger, maybe a sword, but he would not expect it to run and do the fighting. He would be there to fire, kill a few people, scare a few horses, make a bit of noise before the fighting started. And they may be deployed on the wings of the battle to try and specifically take out commanders. So these guys were really useful, but not very common because they were expensive. Now, our next soldier, AJ, step forward. AJ is our halberdier. He's a man-at-arms, a fairly high-ranking man-at-arms. He's wearing very expensive armour, and you'll see the state of it. It's a little bit battled. It's a little rusty. It's not brand new. This idea that everyone's running around in these amazing shiny suits, most of it was grey. It wasn't a sea of silver steel, it was a sea of grey. That's actually how they describe it in their manuscripts. So it's a little tarnished, a little rusty, and it actually doesn't fit perfect. Manufacturers of armour mainly make it in three sizes: small, medium, and large. So most people wearing armour weren't wearing armour tailored to them. So they're usually wearing armour a little bit too small or a little bit too big. Now the weapon he's holding is one of the most famous weapons on the battlefield. It's called a halberd. The Swiss guards still use a halberd today to protect the front. This weapon's been around for as long as men have been trying to kill with each other. It's basically just a pointy stick. We've just added an axe head to it, and on the back is a spike, so you can drag a horseman off a horse, get behind an opponent's leg, pull his legs out from underneath him. It's also incredibly heavy, and you're not only going to strike with a head, you're also going to strike with a hardwood butt. Break a guy's his jaw, shatter his shin, break his foot, break an arm. So you use this more like a kayak paddle than you do a ski. Variations in helmets, AJ's wearing what's called the Botoran Stars, which is probably the most common setup of helmet in Europe. Alright. Liam's wearing a slightly different helmet. This one looks a little bit more Corinthian or brick, and that's exactly what they modelled it over. So it's meant to look like a brick helmet. But in the medieval period, it was called a barbuta. And are primarily made in Italy, but spread right through the European world. Now, he's a low-ranking man-at-arms, a professional, heavily armoured soldier. He's not quite as well covered as AJ or myself, but it's thick, it's heavy, and he's manoeuvrable. He's not quite as low down as we are, so he's one of the really serious fighters. He's in the front line taking the brunt of it. So his weapon is actually called a bill, or a bill hook. And like most weapons, this originally came from a piece of farm equipment. You use that to cut brush and grass and thatch. And then they just put a long handle on it and a hook on the back. This one is actually a French bill. It's made in a French style. So he's wearing a real unique mishmash of cultural styles of armour and weapon. At his side, he's got a hand-and-a-half sword and a warhammer, because in the front ranks, he's fighting other people in heavy armour, so he needs the big tools. He wouldn't be facing up against light soldiers very often. This guy's a tank fighting tank. Sit back there, thank you. Now what I'm wearing, let me take this look. So like Liam, I'm using a hand-and-a-half sword. I'm probably not going to be fighting with a polearm, even though the polearms were probably the most common weapon used on the field. All these movies, everyone's swinging a sword. Well, that's absolute rubbish. Your sword was strapped to your hip. It's called an arming sword, or a side arm. It's meant to be a part of your arms. You don't carry it. I'm an officer. My situation is a little different. I'm not usually right in the front ranks, but often you do. And kings at this point in time fought in the front ranks. Don't tell me how the battle of Bosworth ends. Richard will win and he will be king forever. But Richard would have fought on horseback, where foot soldiers, the English like to fight on foot. So this is not a two-handed sword, it's a hand and a half. And as you can see, it's actually very light. It's more of a spear than a sword. Imagine this weapon swung against either of these guys in heavy armour or in a badger down the end. I'm not going to do much. All I'm going to do is give him little dents and wreck my very expensive blade. But like this, It's extremely effective. So you use this in two hands. You use it half swinging, so it's more of a spear and a club than it is a sword. You actually see a lot of reenactors doing fighting with these and all doing is swinging the blades at one another. It's actually not how they would use. This is a spear and a club, less of a sword. The armour I'm wearing, the armour I'm wearing is Flemish, right? We hate the French, but we love the Burgundians, and we love Flemish armour. So we might like to kill them, but we like to get their gear as
Yes,
well,
Mum.
to make good stuff.
Okay.
Flemish armour, it could
Bye.
also possibly be an English armour. So what the Flemish and the English did was they copied everyone else's styles. German armour was very light, very fluted, lots of cuttings and grooves, and not so heavy. Italian armour was flat, round, with very little flutes in it, and much heavier. England imported both, but England started making a real mix of the two, and so they did the Flemish did as well. And the English liked to buy Flemish armour. But this one is made for me. Lost his head. So I made this is made to fit me. So I can do a cartwheel in this. You've got to be able to move the armour. If it doesn't work, you've got to be able to stretch your bum, or falling out of your foot. If you can't move, this idea that they were heavy and fell down and had trouble getting up. No, you can get on a horse without a saddle and you can do a cartwheel. Don't ask me to do a cartwheel out of armour, but apparently I couldn't touch. So this works very well. Another thing you'll see is all of us armoured soldiers are wearing these gauntlets on our hands. That's because the four of us are what are called men at arms. Very wealthy, very well armoured. 90% of the army was fought in bare hands. Just put that in your skull for a second. All this steel, clashing, smashing, swords, axes, spears, and you're lucky if you're wearing a soft leather glove. Most soldiers will know because the tapestries, manuscripts, pictures, drawings of the time, most soldiers fought with no glove, with bare hands, and some men at arms chose not to wear gauntlets. So you can imagine, as no one in the world would go into battle without something on my hand. We train, we fight, and hands are the biggest injury. So we see these as very important. But you can see, I can point a piano in this. There's no restriction. Now, Liam, just show one of your gauntlets. Look the sword. You can see these two gauntlets are very different. Mine, very expensive, tailor-made. Put your hand around, Liam. His is like a clamshell. It is more limited in its movement. His right hand for his sword, better, but this was very common. This is typically an Italian style of gauntlet. So everything varied, depending on where it was made. It's a bit like a car. You don't buy a Hallura Getz to use as a removalist bin, right? And if you've got a little tiny single car garage, you don't buy yourself a massive Ford Mustang or something like that. You buy the equipment for the job you're going to do, and that's the same as armour. A lot of people ask, why are you wearing that? Why does your armour look like that? Why does your weapon look like that? And they're very good questions, because every single article has a purpose. Right? You gonna fire again, Tim? Nah, we'll be back at 2 o'clock.
And now we have the final event of the day, the medieval knights doing their agility course, which is kind of fun, although I really missed the jousting itself, but it was still a good day.
Good to hear you guys are excited. That's fabulous. It's going to be some great stuff. Our riders, we have 3 riders today. They will be coming along. They will take up first the bow and arrow. They will shoot from the back of the horse. And personally, I find that impressive because I use 2 hands to shoot a bow and 2 hands to ride a horse. I don't have 4 arms. I have 4 arms, not 4 arms. No, that's the point. He is going to shoot the bow and arrow. He is going to aim for the pig here and the deer down the end. Poor little Bambi down the end. So we've got Babe up here and Bambi down there. They will score a point for each one they hit. They will then take up their sword. They will ride through and they will hit the rings and the targets here. We call these targets Moors heads. Obviously, we can't get actual Moors anymore because that's occupational health and safety. So we're using these blocks here to represent the Moors heads. The heads of infantry as they try to run away. It's gruesome, but you know, these are knights. They are heavily armoured killing machines on horseback. So after they've taken out the rings and the Moors heads, they will turn around and take the lance. They will hit that shield there, which simulates their opponent's shield, and then they will ride around and hit the quintain. Quintain will spin around. We will score 1 point for each rotation of the quintain. Oh, there's a jump in the middle too. That's pretty impressive. Are you expecting them to jump after they've hit the shield? This is the man who owns the course. He's been practicing. Now, I believe that Sir Darryl is going to go first. Are you ready, Sir Darryl? Ish? Well, let me do your intro while you're finding that. Our first rider is Sir Darryl Bosley. His heraldry is 3 gold anvils and a black horse on a maroon background to recognise his background as a blacksmith. His motto is Esse quam videre, which translates as be seen doing, not... What was it again? Be rather than seem to be. So Darryl is a man who, after a life spent working as a blacksmith and farrier, decided upon turning a tender 69 years of age that jousting could be a thing. Over the last several years, Sir Darryl has competed up and down the east coast of our nation against some of the finest jousters in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sir Darryl Bosley!
Hey!
So Sir Darryl is first off going to use the bow and arrow to hit the hunting targets. Here we go. Ooh, very close. He certainly scared him. And he gets the deer. Well done. Not only is Bambi's mum gone, Bambi's gone as well. One point for Sir Darryl after that run. Sir Darryl is mounted on a Frisian. He's a stud Frisian, name of Scalaba. Okay. Sir Darryl is now going to take up his sword.
Go.
No, he's going to take up the spear. 1, 2, 3 points. Oh, an excellent strike there. Another point. And into the ball at the end. Yep, that's gone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3 points.
Yay!
Right. Now, Sir Darryl is going to come through on the rings. So the rings are down there on the high shields. Comes thundering in. Steel in Sir Darryl's eyes.
1, 2,
2,
3,
4
4.
points. 4 points to Sir Darryl for that hit. Now, I believe Sir Justin's going to go next. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Sir Justin Holland. His symbol is a 3 fleur-de-lis on a red field. His motto is Invictus in animo, unconquered in spirit. He's mounted today on Willow, who is a 12-year-old standard bred. So Justin has been jousting for over 25 years and is the former joust manager and resident knight at Crile Castle in Victoria. He has been 4 times winner of the prestigious Abbey Jousting Tournament in Queensland and was the champion of the Zemek New Tournament in Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sir Justin Holland.
Hey!
Ooh, doesn't get away on the boar. Oh, but nails the deer. That poor deer is really copping it today. Yeah, excellent shot. That certainly not going to be getting away anytime soon there. So Justin will now trade up his bow for a lance. It looks like Willow is having some opinions of her own here, which is a problem.
Yes.
Yes, so Daryl says she's a woman. Just, so we're clear on who said that. Ground shields, high shields. Here we go. Thundering through. 1. Misses the second, but 2 points. 1, 2, 3 points. 3 points on the high shields. Now he's going to come through on the high shield target there with the jump. I don't know that Willow is a natural jumper, but there we go. Well done, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
And into the boar at the end. Oh, he does keep copping that. So Justin will now trade for his sword. Here we are. Thundering through now on these poor infantrymen who are running away.
Come on, Willow.
Honestly, cutting down infantry is one of the favourite hobbies of men on horseback. 1, 2 points on the rings there. And, oh no, he missed the bucket, unfortunately, so no extra points for getting in the bucket. He will now ride through on the quintain. Here we go. Oh, he's got a head of speed up. Oh! There was a whisker in that. Do it again. Go on.
Again.
One more time. Here we go. I don't normally know Sir Justin to miss, so that is certainly unusual. 1, 2, 3. 4 points to Sir Justin.
Hey!
Excellent work there. Now I'll just introduce our next rider. Ladies and gentlemen, our last rider is not a knight. I give you Oliver Hunter Holland Esquire. His heraldry is a white sitting hound to represent his hunter heritage on purple and silver checks. His motto is Nulla Victoria Sin Cicatricipus, which is actual Latin apparently. It translates as there is no victory without scars. Oliver Hunter Holland Esquire is 17 years old. He has been in and around horses and jousting all of his life as the son of his father, Sir Justin. He has been riding since he could walk. He first competed at Goldfields Medieval Fair in 2020, becoming the Southern Hemisphere's youngest jouster at 14. He returned to the lists at the 2023 Australian Celtic Festival in Glen Innes, finishing 3rd out of a field of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Oliver Hunter Holland Esquire!
Hey!
Here we go. Nope, not even trying for the ball, but that's okay. I think Pony here has some other opinions. Come back and do it again. Look, so long as you stay on, I think we'll be fine. Here we go.
Yay!
Now, Pony has the same opinions as before. Look, third time's the charm, okay?
They are wild animals, they will do what they want to do.
Willow is going to the end there to provide a helpful target, I believe.
So he's supposed to come through, arrow that one, and then arrow the other animal down the other end.
Ah, yes. Following Scully down the list, that's the way. Pony and Scully are stablemates.
Hey!
Oh, so close, but he got the shot away, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. That's certainly better than I could do. Right, he will trade up now for his lance. And I will step out of the way so he doesn't run over me. I'm allergic to horses. When they run over the top of me, they'll leave bruises. Terrible. So, Oliver Hunter Holland Esquire, the tender age of 17, will now ride down the ground targets and then the high targets at the end there.
So he's going to run down here.
I saw this one on the last course, I just didn't see the first one.
Here he goes. 1. Oh, 2 points. 2 points on those. 1, 2, 3 points. Excellent score there. 5 for all the targets. Now coming through for the tricky one. No. Pony has said no, we're not doing that today.
Very big.
And he's going to trade over the sword now. As I said, the horses do insist on having their own opinions about how things are being done, ladies and gentlemen. The fact they can control them at all is amazing. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that Ollie has ever ridden pony. 1, 2, 3 points on the Moors heads. And 1, 2, 3 points on the rings. If he can manage to put that one in the bucket, he'll get an extra point. He gets an extra point, ladies and gentlemen. Trading up the sword now for the lance of the quintain.
No.
Now you'll notice Mitch, our resident fool here, is bracing the quintain, ready for the big hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, louder than that! 5 points! Ladies and gentlemen, a